Uh, uh, one sec. Yeah. All right. Um. Uh. I just finished mixing the first track yesterday. First 30 Series 2, and now I'm about to mix the second one. I'm actually enjoying mixing quite a lot. I've learned a bit. I've learned a bit about it, and it's, I don't know. I never fail to be. No, don't wake up. No. I don't need you. I never fail to be surprised by the aspect of mastery and getting better at things. Like, when you're in it, you don't really notice that you've gotten better. Today I just realized that, like, the way I approach mixing is so much more informed and skillful than how I used to approach it before, where before I just followed formulas that find online. I still do that to a certain extent, but I can kind of improvise and do things on my own way now, because sometimes the formula doesn't always work and you need to adapt it to a specific situation, especially when you're making experimental shit like I do. There's certain sounds that, like, a formula for like a non-experimental track, like, for, a sound you wouldn't apply a formula to, can be a hindrance. So you have to know how to adapt and change formulas and create your own. So today I guess my understanding of Ableton and the effects and plugins that I've been using, like, my whole understanding of the process of music making, when it comes to mixing, I know exactly how to tame a sound that I need to be tamed, and how to get a sound to sound exactly as I want it to sound. And I was just so excited yesterday mixing the first track, because I just realized that I know exactly what to do with each sound to get exactly the idea I had in my head out, and it's super exciting. But yeah, I'm just about to mix the second track. Yeah, man. Good day. I want it out the 26th, so I have to submit at least 7 days prior. So that's what, 19th, right? Math. Yeah, 19th. It's the 14th, so I have 5 more days to mix. To mix. There's 6 tracks. The first track I thought was gonna be the easiest one, but it took me a whole day to mix it. So I don't know if I can't have it taking me a track a day to mix. So if it gets to a point where it's cutting it close, I'm probably gonna have to just do it all at once and, like, pull all-nighters and sleep less like I did for Yin. So we'll see. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Smoking good weed got me inspired. Your boy, motherfucker. I need good weed to get inspired. Smoke. My bad, I fell asleep. I straight up fell asleep. My bad. I'm just starting. Let's be honest. I know some hoes that's best friends that only. I know some hoes who best friends.
Like, but he's saying some hoes who best friends who only have you in common. How is that different? It's both. They're both offensive statements.
How? I just stuck with two girls who don't know each other. That's not offensive at all.
Why you have a shorty? You talk about hoes? Are they hoes to you? Are they hoes to you, Jane?
They will always be hoes. They will always be hoes. I don't care. I don't care. Once I need you a hoe, you're a hoe. Like, bro, I could care about your well-being. I could be like, yo,
offensive.
She got married. She a mom now. Like, offensive. That hoe is wild.
That's offensive.
That's not my business. But you only cop it if it's me, But I'm stunting, so let's be honest. Know some hoes who best friends that only got me in common. Simple, I think. Alright, man, let's hear that. When I hop out, it's in Jordans. I'm smoking foreign, that's your shorty, it's important. I'm the big joint rolling, rain that Poland. Never met your girl, but she still gon' bust it open. Cause I'm clean with the Steve's, Louis jeans, press T, Louis pick something vintage. Only cop it if it's me, But I'm stunting, so let's be honest. Know some hoes who best friends that only got me in common.
That's a good way to end it.
Okay, so far we have the intro to do. Like the intro, welcome, da 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 da, woo. We have.
Amsterdam's good. Prague, my verse, the stat sheet.
Okay, wait. Because it brings Barcelona, like it kind of brings the vibe of Barcelona into it because of how like you're kind of melodic in the end. It kind of brings it into like more of a melodic vibe. So we ended on a melodic vibe, and right when you're like, oh, these niggas is melodic, boom, we rapping again. You know what I mean? But like this one starts with the rapping, goes into the melody. The other one goes into the melody, has a bit of rapping, melody more, rapping melody more. Rapping again. You know what I mean? I think it's cool. It's how you living when you living, but my boy, you wouldn't know.
With King Pro, when he talked about that, it's like there's a percentage of like for you, and then a percentage for four people. And it depends, and it all depends on like what you choose to do with that percentage. Depends on where you're trying to go. Because like a band like Death Grips, it's like they're big, but actually no, this is a bad example because they managed to actually mainstream it. It's very interesting, but it's like super whatever the fuck you want. And it's like unfiltered. It's like just pure, just the idea, and then like slightly polished, like mixed. It's like unfiltered ideas, just mixed. But yeah, like I think we can tame some parts that I actually no. There's nothing really left field in there. It's just samples.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, but the left field that it was like the no drum. You know what I mean? Like the left field of it is like the simplicity of it. That's what's so left field about it.
I like the simplicity on certain situation. Like,
that's the thing.
Honestly, I was thinking about Lisbon. I think Lisbon I just need to throw it to Ryan and be like, if you can figure out how to just like liven up the drums a little bit, because listening to Lisbon, it doesn't need anything.
We're gonna put in the drive, huh?
What, the new version of Lisbon? Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't really like some like tweaked enough for me to update it. Because I still haven't figured out what it actually, because it sounded cool, but it doesn't sound like what I think we were trying to go for specifically.
Well, like, I'm not done. You know what I know. Because like even Prague needs to be tweaked again. You know? Because like
oh yeah.
I don't think like the drums, the build-up that we created with it, I don't think it's the right build-up. Like I think we need to actually tell stories in these songs. I think we need to like you said, create moments. You know what I mean? I want niggas to be like, yo, the drop on this song was crazy. Not the drums, the drop. You know what I mean?
I think with the rest of like, because I think the way the drums come in on a prog is good. It's just the mixing is what's throwing you off. Your voice isn't loud enough. The bass isn't mixed.
Yeah,
well
it could be the mix, but I just think like the kick and the snare, I think they could be spread out a little bit to make them.
Oh, like just play with it, like less predictable, more like a live drummer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or like at least give it like a build up, because it goes like just for four, like it goes for like 2 bars, and then it's boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
If you took out the first boom, boom, or if you know what I mean, or if you took out a few snares, or like, you know what I mean, here and there,
just switch it up, like not let them, or at least at the start, or I think for your whole verse, just not let them really know what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Like keep them surprised.
Exactly.
Because like just tailor the drums to what's going on lyrically, kind of.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. But like you still have to give it a pattern, but it's also like you get like
fuck around with
kind of what I've been thinking about, like just the production aspect, or even the project in itself, is like how we look at things in general, like more content than trim the pattern. You know what I mean? So like we made the drum pattern. Now we can take out snares here. We can take this out here.
I see what
you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like we're gonna trim the fat anyways. So like in my opinion, like where we're at right now in terms of the production aspect, because like as much as the rollout shit is what you think is most important, like I feel the opposite. I feel like the music's the most important.
I think.
You know what I mean?
I think
the
music's important, but what I meant was like.
I hear what you mean, and I agree, because like we went over it, like with the whole Tyler thing and everything. Like I get it, but like there's a whole lot of people out there that don't give a fuck about it, and there's a whole lot of people that only want to hear it and it needs to sound good. You know what I mean? And it's like those are the people for me that I'm looking to please, because like those that like you makes it, you create. I'm a rapper. I need niggas to like my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's where I'm at right now in terms of the production, because I've been thinking about the production and mixing everything for like months, but it's like...
You're not a rapper, nigga. That's self-deprecating. The ideas you've come up with, like, you've just
like,
had rap.
I want to be a rapper.
For the longest.
But that's the thing, like, I want to be a rapper who can do everything else. I don't want to be a creator. I want to be a rapper who, like, when you get me in the room, I don't need to just spit bars and be like, you hear my raps now, do this because this is my vision. You know what I mean? But I need the respect to come from the rapping first. You know what I mean? So like that's why like me I'm really focused on this, the audio. Like I just keep listening to it what it need, and like I think the best way to approach it is like just fatten it up. Just put drums and this everywhere, and then just like take it out where it sounds good. How we do with ad-libs, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I've been looking at it. So like that's what I mean. Like prog, I think the drums are in Lisbon, like how you put the drums, I think it's good. But I think like if we create a build-up, if we create a story with the beats, then then like you can keep it simple, but there's like a story, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Don't ask me.
I'm not gonna make these as upfront. I want it to be like 5, 6 niggas like saying that. Like a bit more.
The lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Quiet. Because like it could be like, because I feel like the hook is the hypest part of the song now, and like if we put the hook there and we give them at least a height, then I can come on the mic like, hey, relax, we still on a flight, you know what I mean? But and like, hey, y'all know we turned up out here, some shit like interacting with the hook type of thing as a pilot.
That would be a cool like unexpected thing, because if we could, because if we have the hook in like once. And then
why
you
is the
come
second
in,
one with
like,
it going on
like,
underneath?
Whoever the fuck is playing like their music out loud.
Yeah, it's like turn that shit up, nah, you know what I mean? Like,
and then if we need to have it go longer than the second hook before it leads into the second hook, sure. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Since every one from each track list is in there, we should have one thing for each person, for each language. If you know what I mean, one line for each language. It's like that was the whole thing. It's like all this is gonna happen.
It's like a bunch of people who don't know how to speak to each other are having a conversation with each other. That's essentially what I was thinking.
Alright, let's okay.
So pull up the name.
I think we should decide what is gonna be said first, and then assign who's gonna say it and then what language.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to keep in mind the language. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because like
in
my mind, like I only really know this French and Italian.
Yeah. Oh, if we could get it as it's taking off, or should we get it?
I don't think niggas will.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think niggas will.
I like this part because you hear both the white noise and then you hear people too. It also feels very good. Like it's a perfect intro because it feels super good. It sets the tone.
It's how most niggas feel about traveling. They're super hyped when they start to travel. They get to the airport, everything like, yo, I'm going on a trip. By the time you're like, bro, yo, this fucking thing, yo. It's like, so the context is that we're on the plane. Me as a pilot, I'm hopping on. Yo, and then, so any of like the up front, like if we want to have a skit, like an English skit, it'll just be me and you. How we did it that anyway.
Yeah.
Okay? But we'll have everyone else speak other languages. So like the main skit will be me on the thing. Hey yo, yo, turn that, you know, nigga be like, yo man, you fucking up the vibe. We trying to vibe. It's like, hold, you know what I mean? Like we'll interact. Like, me and you will figure that out.
Yeah.
But like right now we're just writing like B scripts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think in this one, like we should have someone be like, yo, like, oh my gosh, like this is like this is so inappropriate. Who plays music on the plane? You know what I mean?
Just like low under the drums. It's a side chain to the kick and snare. So every time the kick and snare hit, it dips. So it's not interfering with the program drums. And then
that's what I'm talking about though. This is what I'm talking about though. We just gotta make it 808s and big and boom and boom.
it just needs to be mixed so it's like a bit loud.
Needless to say, we're not doing this video this week. Because that's in 2 days. But that's fine.
Again,
I don't necessarily want to. I don't think we should rush it.
that's true. I think we should focus on video shit. We should batch. So this week is focus music.
That's what we don't. Yeah.
It should be.
If we focus on music, but we do other little things behind,
Things should be given to Ryan by Friday. By the start of next week, Ryan should have all the files ready.
Okay, yo,
to
here's the
mix.
thing. I can't bang Wednesday. I can't bang Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday I can't either because I'm meeting Shahila for the artwork.
Yeah, Wednesday is my day with my shorty. Every week, that's my day with my shorty. I can't bang Wednesday, I can't bang Friday, and I can't bang Saturday.
Okay. The days you can't, if I end up working on it, I'll send you whatever I work on, and if you want to either have a call or text back and forth.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, we'll do it every day, bro. This is our baby. Like, we need to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's been in an incubation chamber for too long, and it needs love. So we need to love it every day. We need to teach it how to grow.
Yeah.
So this week we'll do music, but while we're doing music, we focus color palettes, we focus logos, and once we have logos and color palettes and blah blah, we go into scripts. And you know why I picked like the eggplant and whatever and da da da? You can literally make the same backdrop.
Are we gonna have it just be like like shitty sceneries of the place we're going to?
Yeah, something like that.
But it could be like it could alternate. So since it's a green screen,
Well, like,
we can just change it over time.
I had this one idea, and like I know it's kind of cliche, but like for one of the commercials, you know how we had the photo shoot?
We should make it cliche.
No, but that's the thing. You know how we had the photo shoot?
Yeah.
I have the exact same setup, but instead of me at the table, it's me and you, and we're having a conversation.
Okay, I see.
But like we're drunk violence, like the movie that you sent me, the Denzel one. Because that, like, you know that meme where he's at the table and he just knocks shit over? That's from that flight movie. Because like the whole concept of that movie is like he's this alcoholic pilot who like keeps flying drunk. And like everyone's like, yo, stop, something bad is gonna happen, and he ends up like saving the day while he's drunk, and everybody's like, like, you know what I mean?
I wanna watch that.
So yo, you should watch it. But yeah, but like that meme, like we should recreate that meme. Okay. But like as drunk pilots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
But like the backdrop would just be the color, and like we could just be like in t-shirts with the thing on. Yeah, you know what I mean?
We'll keep the first one. The announced one should be like, I don't even think we necessarily need to be like physically involved. It could just be like lounge music, and then logo fades in somehow, and then it's like European tour or whatever, or we can narrate it. And then as the rollout goes on, we keep like, and we put out more commercials, then we can like, because we can drag it out.
I think we should have 7 commercials
7?
and drop one every day of the week.
Yeah.
Or maybe not 7. Maybe we should make 7 in total. We'll drop like 3 in 1 week, drop the project, and then save 4 for like afterwards. You know how Tyler has like those little music videos, but they're also ads? And he put like 1, 2, 3, you know, all the cool ones.
Yeah, we could make like 7, like some that are necessary, and then some that are just skits.
Exactly. But I think like maybe don't take like that same aspect of make them all music videos, but incorporate the same music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like we could be pilots in different places, or like we could dress up as like, you know, we could dress up as certain people. We could
Because this, without the drums, sounds like lounge music. So we can have that in the background.
Yeah.
Like as lounge, like commercial.
And then like what I was thinking is like the ads, like we could dress up as like different shorts, like have on short shorts in one place, like backpacks, sun hats, you know, like things like that.
Yeah.
And like just walk in front of a green screen and be like, and like just kind of like, you know, like those Chinese, Japanese movies.
Yeah.
Where like they're talking and like their mouths are doing one thing, but you take the sound from something, you take the people's clips and put the people's voices in the commercials over us talking, but our mouths aren't matching.
But sometimes, yeah. No, I like that. Like, just shit.
Because we know what they're saying in English, so we say it in English, but we put shitty voiceovers over what we're saying. But it's not wrong. Like it won't be an incorrect translation, but it'll look like those movies.
I like that.
Like, bro, we can fuck this up.
I want to rent a camera.
Huh?
I want to rent a camera. I'm trying to find one that's like.
No, let's do this.
It's like the 30,000.
Nah, bro, we can figure it out. There's so many people we can ask. We'll figure it out. But it's not,
yeah, we can also ask them.
It's not video leak.
That's true.
It's not video leak. It's music leak. So first things first, the script. So we should have someone be like, where in Europe are you visiting? And just say like, just have them say Prague. Like me, I'm going to Prague, but I'm stopping in Amsterdam first. So the guy would be like, excuse me, miss, where are you flying to? I might have to change it. Might have to redirect my flight. girl would say, I hope you're playing Rashes.
Like you.
Yeah, just be like, ew, I hope you're playing Rashes. That's so funny.
Your plane or the plane?
His plane. Gotta do this thing with him. So what? So
Is that enough?
I feel like there should be some more. Like I think like all like this is for Bordeaux. I think we should come up with scripts for every song, and then decide what we're sending them. Make it fat trimming, you know?
Amsterdam.
Fatten my baby up, make her thick cuz. Make her thick cuz, man. Make my baby fat.
Right. This one.
Is this playing?
This one? You can check. I don't know if it's dead. If it rains me, actually, I'll stop.
How does it work?
Should I get a